one of my trip, I drove 9 hours today from Charlottesville to Northampton Campground in Adirondack Park. Not state park, just park. And I learned that in the state of New York, that you have to have a tent set up. So that's why I have my tent set up, even though I will actually be sleeping in my car right there. But I set my tent up, which ended up working well because I'm gonna use that space that I put stuff from my car into the tent. And then in the morning, I'll be ready to put things back in and actually organize it how I want and for like a more long-term situation. And I just, for the first time, used my Eureka stove. It's a 2-burner. It has its own little like ignition, and it warmed my soup so fast. So I was trying to show it, but it got warmed up too fast. So a little tour here. There are trees like all around here. So I don't have any neighbors. I have trees, a little spot for my hammock here where Ruthie and I first set up. There's Ruth in her little tent, and then I was able to park, set up, take a little walk with Ruth in her backpack, get a little snack. I sat in my hammock for a while, and now I'm making dinner. So I have my book, so I want to read my book. I want to actually get my car and everything set up so I don't need to shuffle it around every time. I'll show you Ruth over here. Here's my girl. Hi, Ruthie. So this is such a handy little tent for her. She loves it in there. I put her little blanket, and then she has food and water over here. And she has the tracker. She has an Apple AirTag on her collar, just in case she were to get out, but, oh, there she goes. But she's really just enjoys it. She just lays down in there, and I got my car WeatherTech things all in my windows, and I put the screens on. I'll roll the middle ones down at night for some airflow, like across. I have my little, I didn't show you, there's a little stool outside of my car so that I can get up into that rooftop box, which is very handy. Thanks, CC, for that one. So my plan for tonight is to have my soup, and we'll probably go for another little walk. I'll read my book. I want a hammock more. I'm really enjoying that hammock. And then I'll go to bed. I need to be out of here at 10 a.m. I'm probably going to leave a bit earlier than that. I need to get some work done in the morning, so we'll see how it goes. All right, bye. We are night 2 on my road trip. Today I drove about an hour and a half from Saratoga Springs, New York. Well, yeah. No. Today I drove from Northampton Campground, and then I stopped in Saratoga Springs this morning and worked at Saratoga Coffee Traders for a little bit this morning. I brought Ruth in, and we were very welcoming to her. It's 4th of July, so there's a big parade going on, a race, just lots of people, lots of activity happening. So that was a 40-minute drive, and then I drove another hour and a half-ish to, I am now in Green Hill National Park, or National Forest. I'm now in a national forest, and I was pretty excited because I have not had an experience of not booking a campsite before. So I've camped in like national parks and stuff before, but in national forests, generally, sometimes they have other rules, but you can just drive down a road and find a campsite. And I was pretty nervous because this is day 2, and I haven't done it before. So that's why I only went a short distance today. So I got here at like 1:30 maybe. I've probably been here about an hour in the daylight. Like, I wanted to be sure if I couldn't find one in this area, that I could keep going and find one somewhere else before it got dark. So, but I found one on my first try. There was probably 6 or 7 campgrounds on this stretch of road, which was pretty cool. There's like little pull-offs and a fire ring. Mine has like 3 different fire rings, and they're just free. Whoever, it's like first come first serve everywhere. So I was really excited about that. And I'm on the last one at the end, like the end of the road is right that way, where there's a turnaround. So I'm the last one, so not many people I think will come this way. We'll see. I meant to pick up sparklers for 4th of July, but I did not do that. So we will start an actual fire. And Ruth is right here with me in her tent. She loves her little tent. Hey, Ruthie. She's doing awesome. She's found a spot on the floor in front of the passenger seat that she loves. So she's been sitting or laying under there. I think it's cool when I put the air conditioning on, so she likes that. I'm still trying to figure out what our routine is, and since I have so much time, it's like 2 o'clock, 2:15 right now. And since I have so much time tonight, I'm gonna see if I can figure out, and maybe it'll change time to time. Maybe that's what I'll figure out, but I'm enjoying hammocking and using my new stove, my Eureka stove. So I'm gonna figure out what a good routine is for me when I get to these campsites, so that I don't feel like it's fine when I have a lot of time, but like last night I got there at like 7 p.m., which was maybe 6. It was like 6 p.m., which it felt like sunset was just coming quickly, and I wanted to be sure that I like got my tent set up and got my food made and took a little walk with Ruth. So I have to figure out what's going to be the best way for me to be able to do all of that. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm super excited to be here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day, beautiful weather. It's just lovely out here. So I might use my hatchet to make some firewood. I was a little nervous when I got here because I'm actually like by myself. I'm camping by myself in a forest in like a not too hard to find camping spot. So I am trusting my instincts, and I have my hatchet, my bear spray. But I just haven't camped like this before. I totally expect it to be wonderful, but there is also part of me that's a little nervous about it. Good, I'm pushing my boundaries. I'm excited. I'm getting to use my new table. It's like an aluminum Alps mountaineering table, and my chair. I made my first little meal, so that was good. That's my update. Things are going well. It's breezy. Alright, I thought I would go ahead and give a little tour of my campsite. So, this is the main road up to all the campsites. There's a pretty big spot here. I think a lot of cars could fit in here. But it looks like there's a pathway that goes all the way through that, and then it sort of continues behind my hammock over there. But I just have my car over here with my whole setup in it. One fire pit. There's a second fire pit there, and then a third one all the way back there. So if I do one, I'll just use this one, but there are more. I put Ruth's little tent there, little table and chair set up. That's where I'm drawing my tent footprint, and then my little hammock between those two trees. So it's really nice. There's nobody else that I can see or hear around me. There's like a ditch over there. It's just super, super green. I don't know exactly what, like, I know Vermont in general is green, but this seems especially green right now. So that's a little tour. I saw that there's a rock right there. It's gonna be a great sitting rock later. Perhaps for roasting marshmallows. But I'm excited to be here in a beautiful spot, a beautiful free spot that I found somehow. I'm going to take Ruth for a little walk and then make some dinner and get the rest of my camp set up for the night. So that's all. So I don't know how to tune a ukulele. I thought my tuner would help me. I don't think that's right. Going to consult my phone and I'll be back. This will be a progress sort of thing. I'm not there yet, but I'm learning. First I gotta learn how to tune, so I'm gonna do that.
That's pretty much all you have to do. You just have to know the names of the strings, G, C, E, A, and you have to know how to work each. Just turn them whichever way.
So I figured it out. 4 is the top string, not the bottom string. So this top one is G. I had it reversed completely. So let's play the 2 chords I know. Alright, I just found out something super cool. So, I think I just took Ruth on like the longest walk she has ever had. Maybe not in time, but she just like walked around our entire campground like 3 times. And I have her little tent for her, but I think she might want to walk more than that. So, I found this little hook on here. On her little tent, and with her harness on I can attach her leash, and she has like about 4 feet I think from her tent, so she can just walk around and hang out wherever she wants.